Hello everybody, my name is Alf. I'm a creator, an artist and a decorator. Today I'm going to be showcasing my 2021 fine line and watercolour project based in Southend-on-Sea and inspired by landscapes and seascapes. Here we go, all done. I didn't want to overwork it. I'm going to fill it in with colour tomorrow. That's the pier, there. And that's Kent. No, it's not. Kent is over here, behind the pier. This is still Southend. You can just about see behind that tree. I've even done the big wheel. I'm going to fill it in with colour. Hopefully it will start to take shape. The bench is quite small. Cute little bench. And there's two bins, a dog bin and another bin. Tried not to overwork the walls. There you go. This is one of a 6-part series to showcase all the artwork that I've done in different projects. There are 6 projects in the series, so 6 videos. So the first video will be Watercolour and Fine Line 2021 project. The next one will be Watercolour Pencil Paintings ×4. The third will be Architectural Drawings ×3 in fine liners. Fourth one, Acrylic Paintings ×5. 5th one, Botanical Paintings ×6, and 6 Watercolour and Fine Line Birds ×8. So I hope you enjoy all the artwork that I'm going to showcase for you. Enjoy. So the titles in this project are A Thorpe Bay Seascape, A Bench in the Cliff Gardens, a church in the lovely picturesque area of Southend, a beautiful little garden in Southend with a fountain that wasn't working at the time, a picturesque place in the park where people sit and have their picnics, a West Cliff sea view from the cliff path. I'm very sorry, it's very bright in here today. And I would say last but not least, but this is definitely the least of them, and that's why it's not framed. This is also a West Cliff seascape from the seafront. There we go, there's all 7 of them. Number 1 is a Thorpe Bay Seascape. These are all behind glass, so sorry for the glare. It's not that glary in here because it's quite dark now. The ones in the porch is quite glary. We have 4 in here. And the next one is the Pretty Garden in Southend, which is this one. This one hasn't got a glare at all because it fell behind the fridge freezer. The glass shattered in pieces and it took me 2 weeks and a cut hand to get it out. There's that one. I do like that one. That's my second favourite. Oh, did I not say the first one I showed you was my favourite? And then what's next? Pretty Garden in Southend. No, church. So that's my church in a very picturesque part of Southend. Let's zoom in for you. I have got these in order of what my favourite is. Look, I've even smudged my signature there. So that's the church, and what's my next one? Seascape from the cliff path. Oh, we're going to go over here, and that is in my portrait. Cliff path. There we go. It's very bright in here. I quite like this one. As I say, these were done 4 years ago. I'm hopefully a bit better now. That's the cliff path. And then I think the next one is this one. This is a picturesque place in a park with a nice little seating area to have your little sandwiches and picnic. It's very bright, this one in here. It's a nice day today. And that's that. Number 5 is the bench in the Cliff Gardens. I don't like this one much at all because I think I rushed it. Look at how it's so brown, there's no shading, it's awful actually, but it was a long time ago and I forgive myself. But let me know in the comments which ones you like. This is my favourite, and that's my second favourite, and this is my least favourite. I really don't like this at all. This is Westcliff-on-Sea. The car's not bad though, and the perspective isn't too bad, but I think it was rushed. But I can show you the writing on the back with this one. So that concludes my little tour of the 2021 project of fine liners and watercolour paintings. A set of 7 there. On reflection, and I'm going to actually do one for you. I'm going to start doing another one for you, and hopefully I will learn from the mistakes that I made this time. I feel that the quality of what you use is very, very important. The fine liners I used were absolutely awful. That's why in a lot of cases, like here, they smudged everywhere. They're awful. Good fine liners, you're supposed to be able to use very wet watercolour, and it's not meant to smudge, it's not meant to run at all, and it's done it there in my signature as well. So I've bought some new fine liners. I've got some good fine liners, and hopefully that'll make a difference. In some places, couple of the paintings were rushed. I feel that they were too filled out, too overworked in places. I've educated myself a little bit, and we'll see how we go when I do another one. I'm going to do another one similar, possibly a seascape, possibly a landscape from Southend-on-Sea. So yes, it's going to be a live similar drawing first with the fine liners, and then when that's dry I'm going to paint it, and hopefully this time the fine liners won't run. Yeah, that will be soon. Well, I will add it here. So that's what I've learned on reflection. So my painting will be looser, better liners, better paints, and I'm going to do the liner test. Well, I hope you enjoyed my paintings. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Oh yes, please like and subscribe. So, voila, see, that's the second fixing all done. I've basically put a light coat on everywhere of all the different colours, and then the third fixing will be the fine details like filling in the colours on the trees, I learned last time I did watercolours not to do trees first. You do the background first and then fill in all the details afterwards. So these details of the trees will be brown. The, what do you call it? The Ferris wheel? Not Ferris wheel. The big wheel will be, there's two big wheels in Southend actually. That will be filled in. The bench will be filled in. The bins have got a colour. That little thing has got a colour, the little flower pot without any flowers in, and the little details on the pier will be filled in. It was quite a dreary day that day, so I had to try to keep the sky dreary really. Yeah, just the finishing touches tomorrow. I'm quite proud of that. I think it's much better than my 2021 ones so far, because the sky and the sea used to stop when the sky hit the trees, it stopped and you had a white rim around the trees, and the same with the boats. But now I've learned really to do the sea all in one, and that's Kent in the background. Where it gets dark, that's actually land, and the sea gets lighter as you come down. I think it's better anyway. Yeah, I quite like that. But the thing is, I enjoyed doing it this time. I really enjoyed doing that. I would have liked to do it outside. I might take it to finish it and put in the finer details. I might finish it outside. Yeah, we will. Bye.
Finally finished it. I'm so happy with it. The trees are filled in. There's my signature, 2025. I think it's much better. Much better. I'm so happy. Yeah. Actually, I finished this 3 weeks ago, but I haven't got round to... I stopped doing the videos actually for 3 weeks, and I'm doing something else now entirely. There we go. I'm going to frame it soon, but I need to buy a frame first. Thank you for watching.